What is going on, YouTube? Today we're going to be going over 5 of my most complimented fragrances in my collection. With this video, I wanted to provide you guys with some fragrances that I believe will get you lots of positive attention when going out, because let's face it, although we wear fragrances for ourselves, a lot of us really enjoy getting those compliments when wearing a fragrance. Now guys, I truly believe that if any of you guys were to select one fragrance from this video, that you guys are going to be smelling so good that it's going to be hard to get the ladies off you. Now, if that sounds like something you're interested in, let's dig in. Now, fragrance number 1. This fragrance is in the lines of something that is for the charismatic bad boy. This fragrance is very flirty and seductive, and in fact, this fragrance smells so good that I have repurchased it 3 different times. And that fragrance is none other than Azzaro, the Most Wanted Intense. I remember wearing this on a date and being told from a girl that I do not want to stop smelling you. And I know that sounds like a crazy compliment, guys, but just believe me, it happened. This fragrance is very strong, guys. I get almost 12 plus hours on my skin wearing this, and this leaves a super addictive scent trail. The notes of this fragrance include caramel and cardamom, and although it's nothing groundbreaking, this just truly smells amazing. I love the bottle design of this fragrance, guys. It's like an all black revolver, blacked out bottle with the Azzaro logo on the bottom. This fragrance is the 4th flanker from the Azzaro Wanted line out of, I believe, 7 different fragrances. This fragrance is also very loud and in your face. Times that I have worn this, I feel like it kind of just fills up the room in a good way. And lots of times when I have worn this, a lot of my guy friends have asked, yo, what are you wearing? And some of my friends have even bought the bottle. So this fragrance, guys, I'm telling you, it's just great. 10 out of 10. The perfumer of Azzaro the Most Wanted, guys, is Quentin Bish. And if you don't know, Quentin Bish has designed lots of great men's fragrances such as Le Mal Le Parfum, Bad Boy Elixir, and Acqua di Gio Profondo. Quentin Bish is just really good at making those very attention-grabbing fragrances, and he did nothing less than that with this one. If I could only keep one fragrance for the rest of my life, I'm pretty sure that it would be this right here. This fragrance smells so good, guys, that I could almost bet money that if you wear this on a night out, you're gonna get compliments. As I previously mentioned, guys, I feel like this fragrance is designed for that charismatic bad boy kind of guy. That guy who is very good at speaking to girls and is just like the life of the party in the room. This fragrance was released in 2022. And although Azzaro has launched other fragrances in the Azzaro Wanted line, I feel like they have yet to release a fragrance that smells better than this one. So I am excited to see what other fragrances they make, and if they could make something that smells just a little bit like this, but even better. Azzaro the Most Wanted has gotten me even stopped in public at the club, guys, and no other fragrance in my collection has gotten me asked the question, what are you wearing, more than this. Fragrance number 2. Now, I feel like the kind of person that would rock this fragrance would be somebody who is portrayed as mysterious. Somebody who doesn't really talk too much, but still gives off lots of confidence and gives off the vibe that he is very high status. Speaking about high status, we got none other than Tom Ford Ombre Leather. This fragrance almost gives me Bruce Wayne vibes. Just very masculine and mysterious. Gentlemen, I really love this fragrance. I honestly wish I would have bought a bigger bottle. I had blind bought this, and I bought like the small size bottle, not thinking I would really wear it because it's a leather fragrance, but I was in fact wrong. This smells incredible. I actually want to show you guys one of my most favorite layering combinations when it comes to fragrances, and that is going to be this one, Tom Ford Ombre Leather with Azzaro the Most Wanted. Now, if you guys see a pattern here as well with my outfit, these fragrances are both very dark, mysterious, and seductive, so they pair very well together. I have been wearing this layering combination for about like 3 weekends straight now, and yeah guys, I really recommend it. The reason why I feel like ladies would really love this fragrance on a man is because this fragrance is very bold. Women like a man with lots of confidence, a man who is secure with himself and knows who he is. And this fragrance is a leather-centered fragrance. Leather is a very masculine note, and you kind of have to be that guy who is very sure of himself and walks with lots of confidence to pull this off. So if you could pull this off, guys, this could be a dangerous weapon. Notes of Tom Ford Ombre leather include, of course, leather, amber, and cardamom. Fragrance number 3. Gentlemen, this fragrance smells so good that it had in fact gotten me a compliment by the police when I had gotten pulled over. That sounds crazy, guys, but that fragrance is none other than Stronger With You Intensely. Unlike the previous fragrances that I mentioned, where they are like that bad boy kind of vibe, this fragrance is more inviting and playful, and the kind of guy that would wear this, I would say, would be boyfriend material. The romantic kind of guy, the guy that brings flowers to girls. It smells very warm. I get vanilla and chestnuts from this. And I as well have tried a lot of the other Emporio Armani Stronger With You fragrances, and I enjoy this one the most. If I could think of any famous character or celebrity that I feel would really match this fragrance, I feel like it would be Conrad Fisher. If you're looking for a fragrance for date nights, I feel like it doesn't get any better than this. I'm starting to believe that women actually prefer a sweeter, warmer type of fragrance like this rather than these super fresh, aquatic fragrances. So I feel like this would be a perfect purchase for something if you are looking for a date night fragrance. This fragrance has gotten me lots and lots of compliments when I've gone out to the clubs, and this fragrance is also very popular, so I'm sure a lot of you guys out there can also relate with me that this fragrance just does wonders. Fragrance number 4. Now, this fragrance would be that tried and true fragrance, that scent DNA that women recognize as a very masculine smell, and that would be none other than YSL YEDP. This fragrance was released in 2018, and the notes listed on this fragrance include apple, ginger, cedarwood, and sage. Now, reason I believe that this fragrance works very well is just as how us males, we associate those sweet floral scents with a very kind-hearted woman. Women also associate fresh, masculine smells with the kind of man who is very well put together, well groomed, and well dressed. Now, all of those qualities are qualities of a very handsome and attractive man. So for those reasons, I really love YSL EDP. This fragrance is that Swiss Army knife fragrance in my collection. Just very reliable and wearable in all situations. I could wear this to the gym. I could wear this in the daytime and the nighttime, to a party, and even to just going to go get groceries. The kind of guy that I would associate with this fragrance is Ryan Gosling. Just very clean cut, well put together, and handsome. This fragrance is very popular, almost just as popular as Dior Sauvage and Bleu de Chanel. But guys, just because it's popular does not mean that it's a bad thing. It's popular, but for the right reasons, guys. Women associate this fragrance with, previous ex-boyfriends. Maybe even their father wears this fragrance. But it is popular because it smells just amazing. Because of how mass appealing this fragrance is, I think that this fragrance also makes for a great gift. Almost just about anybody would think this smells amazing. Unlike the other fragrances that I had previously mentioned, which could be a little bit hard to pull off and bold, this fragrance is very easy to wear and very mass appealing. Almost just about all age groups could wear this fragrance. Now, if we're talking about blue fragrances, I really don't think that it gets better than this. I would even go as far as to say that YSL EDP is a better blue fragrance than Blue Talisman. Now for my 5th most complimented fragrance, guys, this fragrance has got to be one of the most seductive smelling scents that I own, and that is none other than Initio's Side Effect. I feel like the name of this fragrance fits it perfectly. It smells just super addictive, and like the side effect of it would be to be addicted to the fragrance. Notes of Initio Side Effect include tobacco, rum, saffron, and cinnamon. As you guys know, women love a man who is very successful in life and has a lot of money. And this fragrance just suits that vibe. This fragrance is very luxurious and smells very high class. This fragrance pairs really well with like a button-up shirt or a tuxedo, and is perfect for situations like a high-end bar or a rooftop or a fancy restaurant. The kind of guy who would wear this fragrance is somebody who has well-tailored clothes that fit them well and a nice watch. And the person that comes to mind when thinking of what would suit this fragrance, I would imagine that Christian Grey would wear this fragrance, you know, very masculine and dominant, and the kind of guy who knows who he is. If you guys don't know who Christian Grey is, he is the main actor in the movie 50 Shades of Grey, and women just go crazy over that guy. This fragrance smells very sweet and spicy, and although that's very in right now and there's a lot of fragrances that are very sweet and spicy, there is just something about this fragrance that smells really unique and just gives you that main character energy. Initio Side Effect, it makes me feel like a boss almost every time that I wear it. And although it's pretty expensive, I believe that it's worth every penny. Ladies and gentlemen, now those are 5 of my most complimented fragrances in my collection. I'm happy that I was able to share these fragrances with you guys because I truly enjoy these fragrances so much, and I wanted to just share with you guys some fragrances that I think would get you some positive attention when you go out. If you guys have any suggestions or some fragrance requests and reviews that you guys would like to see, leave that commented down below. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Until next time, peace.